This is Justin AMZN on Tuesday, October 15th, 2019, and we had a really strong move. We're very clearly out of this consolidation in here and breaking up bullish. And right out the gate, it gapped up slightly, so trapped some bears, put in an open really right above yesterday's high in here. Made a very small retest, ran up, rolled back down from 1747, ran up right back into it, and that held as a lower high. Really looked like a double top right here. And instead of breaking down, instead of even getting below the neckline here or getting a close below it, it paused here, put in some really nice, not what I wanted to do. Put in a really nice consolidation. Come on, zoom in all the way. There we go. Really nice consolidation here. Bullish candle, inside candle with a lot of a very long lower wick showing a lot of buying, well, selling and then buying, and then started to break out. And it paused right here at 1747 again, and then started to break out. And so this candle or these candles were great opportunities to get in bullish. It's above 1747. It's, a bullish retest gap, and it retested it. All of this is a retest, and then it just ran. So looking at the calls, I zoomed out, showing yesterday's prices in here too, just to show that even though we opened up above the daily candle and the 5-minute candle, we had to open those pretty flat on this option. But you can see the price right here. I love seeing this 10 by 9. So that was possible to play right at the open, but still high risk since, the closing price had been right at 9. So, that would just have to be an order you have sitting out. It did run up, like I said, did the double top in here, and then had another great opportunity to buy in the $10 to $11 range. So really getting in 11 by 10. Otherwise, you would have been waiting to get in as it's breaking out, and it still had some smaller candles, smaller range candles here. So as it broke out, doing 14 by 13, it's just still a little further or a little more expensive, and a little more difficult to do with the $100 risk, just because you don't really have much room for it to move against you, which it wouldn't have. But anyway, if we go out a little bit further, so 1775, you can see we're right here at this level, right at $5. Could have easily been getting in 5 by 4. It was pretty clear it wasn't going to come back down. Once it got above 1747, it was pretty clear it wasn't going to come back down to that price. Just the buying you had here, and then these two candles, and saying goodbye to that price too. So this would have been, a good place to get in 5 by 4 or anywhere in here as it's just starting to move up, getting in 6 by 5 and just holding out for the ride. And the 1775 call actually got in the money, which is remarkable, the amount of move that we had. So really this consolidation totally played out, and really just broke bullish. So from here, if we get a little bit of a pullback, people who were buying in here getting out of a little bit of their positions, a little bit of a pullback, and then we could see some more continuation higher. The opposite perspective is, we retest a little further than these lows, and we didn't hold the 1747 price. We really need to get below that again to see a bigger rollover. So puts, calls. Puts showed a little bit of a base up here around 550, but didn't even get much of a move at all. Maybe a fade from 650 or 550 up to 650, but that was really about it here. So zooming out on this, you can see this is just a really large move. I can get rid of some of these lines I drew in down here. Let this rest a little bit, but if it does gap up, and let it retest, and it can totally continue to run. So I got just a short video because it was a very directional move today. Hope this helps. This is Justin AMZN. Thanks.